Welcome back to the main series of War and Order. Now, it's been a few days. The missions are done, except for attack others, which we don't do anymore. We used to, way in the back. So we're gonna talk about the missions. So, after we had Recruit, which was last video that we did, last mission, um, yeah. And another thing I want to let you know before I really get into the mission stuff is sport videos, as of right now, are all edited. I just gotta produce them. So hopefully, and also a thing about the sports is sectional seed meeting is today. Later on, I'll probably be doing a video in Minecraft saying who's playing who, like I normally do with the seeds or the trees or whatever you want to call it. I'll probably be doing that video later on today as well because the seed meeting is today. And so far they posted one so far. I'm waiting for the other ones to come in. So we can do it all together and talk about who's playing who and all that kind of fun stuff and where they're playing and all that. So far, only one has come in. But that doesn't mean that it should be done today. It is Sunday. It is Seeds Sunday, October 19th. But yeah, so I just want to let you know all sport videos are now edited all the way up to today. So I do have a few games this week, mostly volleyball, and then obviously if there's a sectional that pops up, I'll be doing that sectional as well. And then obviously the week after we have more sectional. So it's sectional mode right now for sports. Um, which means there's only one game a night, which is kind of nice, except for this week. This week there's still volleyball going on, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get our daily reward for logging in and do our little shakies and our little donation stuff and stuff like that. Yeah. So how did we finish off the week? Not bad actually. I thought about coming in and say, oh, we didn't do so well, and kind of bring you down and then bring you back up. But no, we actually did pretty well. So third mission of the week was gonna be it was the gather event. So gather resources was the third mission of the week, and we did really well. Down here you can. I'm exceeding the amounts of things that we can do. So as you can see here, we have 27 in that section. Okay, so basically we had I had to reset the mines twice, so that's why it says 27. But we actually gathered 25 times. So we gathered, get this, 2,700,000 of food. Wood was 2,700,000, and then the stone was 3,000 or 300. 3,000. Yeah, 300. And then iron was 60. So we gathered a total resources gathered was 5,760. We 375,375,000 points were made out of 260. So we got 110 extra what we had to do for this mission. And again, yeah. So we're gonna go in here, and there's those two extra things I did because of the ancient moon stuff. But you can see pretty much starting the 15th, we went. We had the first 5 already sent out from the day before when we did recruit mission on the 15th. I believe is when we did that video, and uploaded on that day. We went ahead and sent 5 out in that video, and then we did, and now normally I would go for one for iron, one for stone, one for just go up the line. Do one for iron, one for stone, one for food, and one for wood and then food. But I decided this time the only way I'm gonna get this mission done is if I go for full percentages. So I did exactly what I did. I searched around, I found them, I sent them out. So yeah, we got the first 5 here. So we went for the first round was food, stone, wood, iron, and food or wood. The second group would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right up to the stone here. Second group looks like it was 2 food, 1 wood, 2 stone. The third one would have been 1 stone, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 food, 1 wood, and 1 iron. And then the fourth one would have been, looks like, 1, 2, 5. So 3 food, 2 wood, and then the last one would have been 3 wood, 1 food, and 1 stone, and that's all. Alright, so in that mission, like I said, we did get our mission done. With flying colors, as you can probably see from the screenshot that I have from when the mission, like 2 hours left in the mission. This, and actually, all accounts, I think, except for the smaller accounts, like the 3 on the side, didn't get done. But everyone else got the mission done. Obviously, I'll be doing the guide series later on, so we'll touch back in that one as well. But yeah, all accounts except for, I mean, even the smaller account, the new account got it done too. So, like you said, that is that mission done. And that's what I'm saying. It was a really good mission. The only one that did, which ones didn't get down were 39, 49, and 16. I believe this new one over here, 18, got it done because I went to Elite Mines, and that's the only way you can get it done. But yeah, so overall, that mission, like you said, we did gather way too many resources, so we got the mission done with the extra points. The last mission of the week, which I was hoping for gather for the last mission, but I guess it was a sense that it wasn't. And the last mission was attack monsters. Okay, so and request this event too. Um, so I normally normally when I do attack monsters, I do one account, and I loop around. Well, because I had the football Friday night, which is when it started. Friday night, I know it started Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, to Saturday, went for 2 days. So it started Thursday night. I just said, well, the only way I'm gonna get this done is by auto attacking. So if you go in here, you'll see that I can get my daily reward, right? And then I have a benefit pack here. I bought the auto attack. Now, we've done the videos in the past about how auto attack works. You just send what you want to take out, and it takes it out. Like, basically, go here, hit auto attack, or here, auto attack, 27s, and you set your marches. If you have the 5th march enabled, you can do the 5th, since we only have 5 marches right now. And then it just auto sends them out. I found a way to, because I was on, yesterday, I found a way to use my computer. Now, unfortunately, I can't video off the computer because it's using an emulator that you can't really do anything with, which is kind of interesting. Like I can actually show it up on my computer, but I can't like video it. I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure that out. But what I did was I used this emulator on my computer. It's through Windows, and I was able to. I bought it on my phone, and I launched into the game on my computer side. I had the computer, the phone next to me, right? And I hit auto attack and I hit go. I had all the stamina in there, so it just used all the stamina it needed. And it just kept on going as I was editing games. I just said, okay, go, 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 go. Just shoot out. Just go. And it would just auto send out, come back, send them back out. So the concept that I did that were 76, 22, 27, our account, and then 20, which is the guide series. All those bought that, okay, and then I had some other accounts that also bought it as well, in other realms because it was attack monsters in the other realm that I have as well. So all those accounts got it done. Everyone else, so let's see if I can say what number that is. 95, 85, 84, 86, 39, 49, 16, all got the first stage done, and I believe also 18 over here also got it done. Got the first stage done. So everyone got at least the first 10 attacks done, or first stage done. This account in particular, because I was doing auto attack, it used more stamina than I thought it was going to use. So before the end of the mission, I said, well, I'm just going to go all the way up to 100 total. So it probably ended off at like a 73 attacks or something like that, or 72 attacks. So to make it be even, I said, okay, I'll do another 10 attacks, or another 9 attacks, or another 8 attacks, as asked. It would have been another 8. So with that being done, then I did 80 attacks. Okay? So if I go here, you can see that right there, it says 80 attacks. So I did 80 attacks with with 27s, obviously. And the neat thing is all my accounts except for the smaller accounts, like the guide series and anyone below that, can now take 27s down. Doesn't matter what it is, they can take down 27. So it's going to be easier for next time when it's attack monsters because I just know, okay, I can take down 27s, just go back and forth, back and forth. It might take a little longer for them to come back, and then in the smaller accounts, the guide series I think is a 26er. And the two smaller accounts, I mean, let's see. Um, these two accounts here are 25s, I think. And this account here, so this account and this account are 25s. This account is 24, and I believe the one over here is like 19 or 17, I believe. So not bad. I mean, like I said, everyone got the first stage done. And then the higher accounts, obviously, as you can see here, we got our 27 attacks in 80 of them. About pretty much just doing the auto attack. I did the first two, I did a 28 just to see if I could take down a 28, but it couldn't take it down. So then I said, well, I'll go back down to 27. After that is all fun. And then obviously, there is the gather report there. And there's the first attack. Here's when I got that, the auto attack. They give you some gems for that. And then you got attack and attack. And then you got the crossover, which is the void event right now going on, where attack others. So, pretty much, that's what we did. I'm going to go ahead and 12 hours to get our armies back up. And then we got this going on. So, yeah, pretty, I mean, like I said, a pretty successful event, like I said. We did our 80 attacks, which gave us 665,600 points. So if you look at this sheet here, 665, 600. So again, we attacked that amount with an hour and 6 minutes remaining. That's what we got done. We got the mission done, which is all I care about. Now, next time, I might have some sectionals going on that week. So I'm going to try to get them done. I'm going to at least try to get the major accounts done, which I consider this a major account. The higher accounts above this one done, and then the guide series. Everyone else might get it done, might not. I don't know. We'll have to see what brings in for that mission week. But like I said, very successful week as you see today. We got first mission of the mission week was upgrade buildings. Then we had recruit. Then we had gather. And then obviously the last mission of the week was attack monsters. And then the last mission was attack others. So very, like I said, very successful. Let's see. So next week's, ooh, we got no buildings upgrade. All buildings look like they've been upgraded. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back to just doing the other buildings, and we almost have enough for the wall. So if I can get enough materials for everyone else, we'll be able to do the wall. If not, I'll probably do the outside buildings, like I said. Just get those buildings done. Because, like I said, we do need another, it looks like another million, that's it. But if that doesn't happen, if I don't get enough, because we don't have no other buildings in here. Okay, there's nothing except for the barracks and then the wall. I might go back to outside buildings for now. Yeah. Because I can do one of each of those and get those done. That'll give us time to get the materials that we need to upgrade the castle wall without using reserves. If I don't have to use reserves, then I'd be better off because then I can use those reserves for upgrading the castle or other buildings that we might want to do later on. So right now, I'm going to hold off on upgrading any other buildings. We don't have any other buildings. The other accounts do. So they will be upgrading those buildings as we go through upgrade buildings. But like I said, this account in particular does not have anything else except the smaller buildings. So we'll be upgrading those buildings for the next time upgrade building comes around. I did go ahead. There you go, got a lot of resources there. I did get my building upgrade, so we have 32 days of regular speed ups, and then a day in 18, and we'll get more of those as the day goes, the week go on. We have 20 hours of recruiting. Not bad because we don't really need it anymore because, like I said, if we do the 2 times, if I do like this past week, what I did was I did the first 600, speed them up, and then I just came in and did the rest. I might do that again. I might try to, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But that won't be for another week and a half, so, or another week at least. But yeah, I have that auto attack for the next 7 days, so if there's a mission that, there's the fishing thing that popped up. That we can usually do. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like once again, sport videos. It looks like one of my friends, his castle got upgraded to 21. Oh, it looks like this guy. Right? Yeah, 21. So yeah, he got upgraded. So yeah, so he upgraded from 20 to 21, I guess, and we're um we are at level 30. Like I said, my smart account is still at 20. I haven't upgraded that castle. Um, I might not until upgrade billings comes around. For the main for everyone. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for the video. I'll be doing the guide series in a minute here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video in particular. How we did, which again we did very well. Minecraft. I'm gonna probably do a Minecraft video with the seed meeting later on this afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until then, bye bye for now.